I like Mexican food, but come on.
Your tone is quasi-facetious, but you do not realize that Taco Bell was the only restaurant to survive the franchise wars.
So?
So? Now all restaurants are Taco Bell.
No way.
I was working in a Walmart, and I remember them coming to visit me for some reason. It was cold, and he had his little winter coat on, and I just remember him walking down the aisle coming to see me. Big mistake. But at the time, I thought it was the best.
And so think about this. Big things start small. I've been passionate about certain things forever, and I fell in love with computers in 4th grade. I got very lucky. So the gift I had is I had this incredible family. I was talking about with my mom and my dad, who's a Cuban immigrant. And
my name is Miguel Angel Bezos. I was born in Cuba.
My dad was just 16 when he came to America, and not with his family. He was all by himself.
It's the easiest place for anybody, small or large, who wants to set up shop online, to sell online, because they can access our 12 million plus customers. Anybody, all comers.
Customer obsession has driven our success, and I take it as an article of faith that customers notice when you do the right thing. Hundreds of thousands of jobs across 42 states.
Mr. Hausman, you mentioned that there are 5,000 employees that are currently working here in New York City for Amazon. Is that correct?
Yes.
How many of those employees are unionized?
None, sir.
None. Would you be okay with agreeing to neutrality so that workers can unionize?
No, sir. We respect employees.
You wouldn't agree to that?
Correct, sir. We would not.
The pressure is on to ship packages safely. Amazon says it's providing masks for employees, doing temperature checks, sanitizing regularly, and taking physical distancing seriously. But some workers say they're still scared.
So when you are doing something a new way, and if customers embrace the new way, what's going to happen is incumbents who are practicing the older way are not going to like you. But for sure, we would be very naive to believe that we're not going to be criticized. I mean, that's just part of the terrain. You have to accept that. One that I tell people is if you're going to do anything new or innovative, you have to be willing to be misunderstood. You know, one thing to note about us is that we have gotten big in absolute terms only very recently. So we've always been growing fast in percentage terms. It's kind of, you know, in my mind, I'm still delivering the packages to the post office myself. You see what I'm saying? I still have all the memories of, you know, hoping that one day we could afford a forklift. So over many decades, I believe, and I get increasing conviction with this with every passing year, the Blue Origin, the space company, is the most important work I'm doing. The only way that I can see to deploy this much financial resource is by converting my Amazon winnings into space travel. So, and you know, so because you're right. You're not gonna spend it on like a second, you know, dinner out. You know, there's no. You're not. You know, that's not what we're talking about. So for me, I'm very lucky because I feel like I have a mission-driven purpose with Blue Origin that is, I think, incredibly important for civilization long-term. And I am going to use my financial lottery winnings from Amazon to fund that.
Mackenzie Scott, who used to be married to Jeff Bezos, says she's donated $1.7 billion to causes that she believes are important to her. The money.
Damn, $1.7 billion donated to charity. It's almost like Mackenzie Scott is determined to be the anti-Bezos. She's woke, she doesn't hoard her money, and she has a full head of hair. And you know, it's great that she's being this charitable because $35 billion is a shit ton of money. Like, she's so rich that when she checks the balance on her phone, she has to turn it sideways. And when you're in landscape mode, you're rich.